Kevin Colangelo with Pangea 3. I'm the Vice President and Managing Director of Law Firm Relationships. We just had our session on outsourcing and the law firm, what it means for you, for your firm, and for your job. The session was really productive. We had three panelists, two of whom were long-time thought leaders, if you will, commenters both on very active, well-known blogs, as well as consultants and practice chairs, and myself, so I didn't really belong up there. But really the whole discussion was around what's going on in the LPO space, but probably in a broader sense, what's going on in the practice of law, specifically as it relates to delivery of legal work, and how firms can leverage new evolving business models like Pangea 3's to bolster their client base, to expand their client base, to do things differently, to continue to differentiate themselves. So we talked a lot about the different models, but more about theories on how firms and how specific individuals can leverage this change for their own career and to remain profitable. It's a question we talk about all the time. It really, unfortunately, depends on where you are in your career, I think, and that's just an observation. It's not something that we've created, but folks kind of on what we call the last few holes of the round probably are not the right audience for that discussion. But arguably, partners and associates in counsel in their 30s all the way up to their mid-50s and maybe even late 60s, if you define things by age, really need to understand what they need to do in their specific expertise. So every level of expertise, right? If you're a bankruptcy lawyer, it means one thing. If you're a litigator, it means another thing. What they need to do to remain competitive, it typically comes down to understanding processes, understanding and implementing better management of matters, and then wrapping around that, probably the most important and most difficult piece is wrapping around that, how do they price it? How do they remain profitable? And that's probably the challenging piece that people like me aren't in the best position to tell or to answer. But certainly I have my thoughts based on how we can help the process.